Come on in, guys. Come on in. Welcome to the channel. I am doing a different type of video today, as you can tell. This isn't a top 10 list or a new fragrance recommendation or a new product review or something. This video is more for me, if I'm being honest. It's more about things I've been dealing with, talking about, thinking about for myself, and mostly I want to have a conversation with you guys. I want to learn a bit more about you in the comments, and yeah, just kind of have a dialogue about things that I've been dealing with. And so this is not your traditional video, so I totally get it if you want to leave, but for the real ones who want to stay, this is more about what I've been going through, how much money I made from this channel, the state of the YouTube channel, where I think I wanted to go, and what should I do career-wise, life-wise, and my internal monologue that's been just eating me up. And the big one is just, am I going crazy? Like, it's been 2 years now since I started this YouTube channel, or at least trying, really. I posted my video of me quitting online coaching 2 years ago in August of 2023. And since then, gotten, what, 2.6K subscribers of you guys. Fuck, man, but it's, like, I put so much effort, so much energy, so much time, so much money behind this shit, and I still haven't seen true signs of success. Yes, if you put a visualization exercise of 2,500 people in a room in a stadium, it's supposed to feel great, right? But for me, I really could give less of a fuck. We're in the social media age. You're not even double digits, bro. Like, no one cares. Like, it's not real success. And I don't make any money from the channel, being genuinely serious with you guys. It takes 1,000 subs to get monetized. I think I got monetized, and within the first month, I made like 50, 60 bucks. And I've been around that. I make like maybe 85 bucks a month from AdSense. Genuinely, like, it's like, that's it. When I say that's it, oh, that's a lot of money. That's like, it ain't life-changing money, bro. And not if you live in New York City and shit. 85 bucks is whatever. It's fucking, it's nothing. It's like, it costs more for me to have editors and everything. Like, I spend more money running this channel since the conception of this channel than I have in maintaining a channel. And from the affiliate links to click, like the links that you guys click, whether it's a sea salt spray review, a deodorant review, or fragrance review, Amazon, it's all through Amazon primarily. I get like 1 to 3% on each click. So, which is absurd. Once again, 1% of $100 is $1. So for every $1,000 you guys spend going through Amazon, I maybe get $10 to $30. So once again, yeah, I think in a month I maybe do like $50 to $100 from affiliate links. So in total, this channel makes around $150 to $200. It's not anything because I spend $400 or $500 on just editing on this channel when I used to. And that's the thing too, like, I've been doing this shit for 2 years now, even though you're supposed to get 1% better every single video, and if you should try. And I've been trying, man. I really have. For something that I'm just throwing videos into a void, putting scripting, writing, filming, editing, doing all this bullshit, so much bullshit, to then just get no views most of the time, some views, or then you guys kind of just like, or trolls just shitting on me in the comments anyway. And at one point I was like, you know what, maybe I need to hire an editor. Maybe that's what I need to do. And it was like $400 or $500 a month for editing, because I was like, God, it's gonna take it up to the notch. To be honest, no, not much difference in views, being honest, which is why I stopped using them, but now I use them for shorts, because I'm like, maybe shorts is the move, or maybe these like clips is the move. I don't know, man. And then of course, there's the leveling up from skill set perspective. So I had to learn how to edit my own videos. So I'm like, I need to take editing in my own hands. That's what's gonna make these videos better, and that's what's gonna make it hit harder. So I bought a course on learning how to buy Final Cut Pro, how to use a course on how to edit videos. I took the Ali Abdaal course, which was pretty good actually. I mean, it took a while, but I learned it all. But then there was also a course I did at the end of last year, which is by Captain Sinbad. It's like a YouTuber course, how to become a better YouTuber. That was like 5-6K. And I spent that money, and I genuinely do feel like I became a better YouTuber. I became better on camera. I learned more about thumbnails and methodologies and that sort of stuff. I learned more about like finding better titles, market research, all that. you will see in my channel, if you go back, I can guarantee you like 9 of 10 of you will know when, at what point did I make the transition from the course to before the course, the three-month cohort I did with Captain Sinbad and his cohort on YouTube course, whatever it's called. They're less hokey, more chill. It's YouTube. It's more YouTube, 100%. It's way better. Views kind of show it. Maybe sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, but at least I think the quality is there. And I think that's what hopefully I think people notice, that's where they maybe stick around or subscribe. But this is why I feel like I'm going crazy, man. There's 288 videos on the channel that YouTube says I put out, and I don't know how many of those are shorts, how many of those long for, whatever. There's 288 videos. And they say each video is like putting a lottery ticket then to see if something's ever gonna happen, to win the lottery. And it hasn't happened for me. And there's a part of me that says like, am I, like, is this gonna even amount to much? Like, should I keep going? And typically there's always a voice in my head every time I spend 10 hours and hundreds of dollars putting a video in a tank, and I do it over and over and over and over again. I'm like, you know what this one's gonna be? I'm gonna write the script, and then I edit, then I come on the camera, then I learn the lines, and then I spend hours on figuring out edit, like, and tanks. I'm like, but there's always a voice in the back of my head that's like, just one more video, just one more video, just one more video. But recently that voice has been getting quieter and quieter and quieter, to the point I'm like, fuck, dude, like, am I just wasting my time, energy, and money on this? Like, maybe the universe is giving me a signal and sign that's like, Sid, just stop. There's no point. Like, I don't know. It's like, I know this is the journey for what it takes to be a YouTuber, but maybe in the fragrance world, it truly is saturated. Like, I look at these fragrance dorks, right? The guys you probably fucking follow. And they're weirdos, dude. They're absolute weirdos. Like, I'm being genuinely honest. Like, I'm gonna be vain here. I'm cooler than those fucks. Like, these guys are like weird. They're like, they just probably smell fragrance. They're like, oh yeah, this has like grapefruit now. And like, this smells incredible. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, this Creed, this Creed. Oh, this has the Ambrox. Like, I'm literally, like, I feel like I have so much more to everything I do in life. If you don't know this, I used to work at JP Morgan as a data scientist. Now I'm at Aura Ring at a startup. I'm a senior product manager there. I have a full-time income. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. I live in New York. I know a lot about marketing. I've built and sold multiple businesses. All of them mostly kind of failed successes, not really learning lessons, whatever, but I've learned a lot over time, man. I know more about men's grooming and hair and style and charisma, and I know body language, but like personal development, bro. Like, actually, I don't know, like, Jay Shetty, all these guys just fucking talk about it. Like, they did a monk retreat for a weekend and talk about it. I know it at a fundamental level. Like, I have a neuro-linguistic programming certification. I have a timeline therapy certification. I've done a lot of these courses and the readings. I mean, fucking look at this bookshelf, man. I've done that shit. I feel like I have more to offer to you all and to the universe than just giving you the best top 10 compliment getters for summer. And that's what all these dweebs do all day. Like, if you look at their channel, every day it's just top 10 fragrance compliment getters, top 5 for spring, top 5 for summer, top 5 for winter, top 5 winter for dates, top 5 winter for, like, and I'm like, I can do that. I love fragrances. I got 70 plus fragrances sitting right there. I can do a lot about fragrances. I can. But is that like the journey I'm supposed to be taking? I see you guys like that content and you watch it and it gets views on average more than some of my other content. Granted, once again, my most viewed count is like sea salt spray and like some of these other product reviews, but those are like SEO plays, meaning they didn't hit for weeks. Actually, for a month they had low views, but over time people searched that term and it was intentionally designed. Like, I made those videos that way. So over a year and a half, 2 years, it got 50, 70, like that many K views. But it's not, but it's like an SEO play. And like that is just what it is. And yes, now it works. But then at that point, you're not watching me for me. You're watching like just review channels. Like that's what a lot of channels do. So once again, like anyone can review shit. Like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing right now, right? And all these freaking fragrance dorks, that's all they do. No shame, no hate to them. They're super passionate. Those are the guys I watch when I need to learn about fragrances, when I got into this game at the beginning. But that's kind of where I'm starting to think, like, is it too saturated for the kind of, like, for me to enter the space? I've been trying. I have been trying. But even the trolls don't troll me as hard as those they troll them. Like, I don't even have enough haters. Like, I have some haters, don't get me wrong. It sucks when you spend all this time, energy, effort, hours putting it together a video, and you're like, all right, I put 15 hours behind this video and money, and it tanks, and then you also have haters on top of it. Whatever. But I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe I'm crazy for thinking fragrance is like something I can go all in on. And that's the kind of point where I'm reaching in my life, in my career. Where I'm 29 now. I'm getting married at the end of this year. And I'm starting to think, like, where am I going? What am I supposed to be doing? Because, like, I see my friends, right? And we all have corporate jobs. I'm in a startup. Technically, it's not barely a startup anymore. It's a growth stage startup. But I'm in a tech job. All my friends, I was at JP Morgan. My friends are in banking. They're at hedge funds. They're in management consulting. And they're building a career. They're in a swim lane. And they work, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day. They work from 8 to 7, 8 to 8 maybe, whatever. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But then they turn off and they have a social life. And I have a social life. I have a very thriving social life. I'm traveling every other week. I'm partying. I'm having fun. I'm seeing friends. I'm doing all that stuff. Like, I do all that shit. And I also do have a full work life. I do that too. But then for some reason, I've nestled in fucking between. I'm always doing some side shit. And that's where I'm starting to get just kind of tired, where I'm like, I feel like I'm half-assing everything. Like, all my friends and everyone, they're in corporate life and they're gonna keep moving up. That, like, they're gonna put more time, energy, and on the side, like, when I'm spending thousands of dollars on buying courses and skills and coaching for YouTube, they're doing it for their own job. So they're getting better at their own job and they're gonna move up their corporate ladder. They're gonna get paid more. They're getting more opportunities. And then they come home and turn off. They don't have anything else. They just have one prerogative. And that sounds perfect. Like, that's what a normal fucking person is supposed to do. Yet here I am doing that and still doing social life, but I'm spending all my free other time, money doing this bullshit. And I'm not even doing it well. It would be different if I'm being successful or making money or seeing some type of traction that, I'm consistently getting more views, or I'm consistently doing better, or or at least if you guys are DMing me or commenting like, oh, this was helpful or whatever. It's like nothing. It's like I'm literally just being busy, spinning the wheels, doing nothing. That's how it feels like, at least to me. And I don't turn off. I genuinely don't turn off. I can't even, I genuinely wonder so many times, what does it feel like to just work a job and have a social life? That's it. But that is what normally 75, 80% of people do. Yet here I am, ever since college, I'm always doing a side hustle. I started a men's boot brand for a little bit. I tried doing that for a little bit. It was called YRX Boots. It went under during COVID, because who the fuck was buying men's boots during COVID? I tried doing a marketing thing. I tried doing drop shipping. I did drop shipping for a long time. Like, I've tried constantly. I've been making content forever, bro. Then I tried online coaching forever, because I got all these personal development certifications. I was like, you know what? I'm supposed to be a personal development coach. But who the fuck wants to hire a 25-year-old life coach or 26-year-old personal development coach? People did. But it was like a sales thing, and then I had to learn sales, and then I had to learn copywriting. And if you go to my website, sidchala.com, it still is the original kind of website. It has like the newsletter and the course. Bro, do you know how many courses I've made? Do you know how many fucking courses I've made and how many people have bought them? When I say how many people bought them, I'm not saying it's like a brag. It's as in like almost no one has bought them. Like, almost no one has bought them. Here I am, my friends, once again, come home, turn off, go back to work. Meanwhile, I'm building courses. For what? What am I doing all this for? Like, why don't I just, like, life will be so much easier. And I am very successful in my corporate. Like, I am doing well for myself. And I could double down, triple down on the efforts outside of my free time to get even better at that. But instead, I do this stuff and I get better. I buy a thumbnail course, I learn how to make thumbnails, I'm learning how to edit, I'm editing in my free time, I'm doing this and that, and I'm still doing social life. So there's a part of me that's just like, I'm half-assing everything. And I'm at an age kind of now where I'm like, I need to commit to a swim lane and go all in on something, because otherwise I'm gonna half-ass this. Like there's one thing too. I could also quit my job and just quit my social life, go monk mode on this YouTube channel, and I think it might do better. If I'm pumping out like 10 videos a week, I feel like it has to do something else. Something has to jolt, right? Something has to like happen. But I can't do that either because I have a full-time job and I live in New York City and I have to pay rent and I have to do all these things. So I don't know, man. Once again, yeah. If you're sticking around, you real one, bro. You're one of the crazy ones like me, probably. But I romanticize about that life all the time. And there's like so much money I could have saved too. I've done well for myself, especially for my age and for everything I'm doing. But I never really save most of it because I keep investing it in myself, whether it's through courses or building a business or buying gear for this or hiring editors or consult. Like I'm constantly investing in myself to get, after all this bullshit, you heard, $150 to $200 a month back, which doesn't even cover the editing costs or the shortcutting costs for this own video. I've literally been running this business on my personal finances for years, for all the businesses I've tried to run. And then you hear guys like Alex Hormozy and all these people that say, oh, my first 6 businesses failed, but the 7th one made me billions of dollars. You only need one business to be successful. And then that begs the question, is me being a fragrance influencer that business that's gonna make me successful? Because after how many years do I call this quits, right? What kind of convinced me when I first started doing this was, it was Alex Hormozy again. And he said that you can't beat someone who's having fun. I forgot if he said that or Neville Ravikant something, but he was like kind of quoting it for someone. And I liked the idea. Like, there's always someone who's gonna work harder for you, this and that, this. But if someone's having fun, you can't beat them. Fair game. But at some point, this shit ain't fun. And he also acknowledged that too. And he said that the difference between the winner and losers, okay, fun is one aspect, but not everything's always fun, not everything's always that, is that the difference is that there's people who play the long game and the short game, right? People want results today, tomorrow. They do this like 1 month or 2 months, 3 months. But it's like the people who win are the people who do this shit, make YouTube videos, spend 10 hours, throw them into a void, expect nothing in return, and can do it for years on end. People who can eat shit for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Over and over and over again are the people who are ultimately successful. And that was the mindset. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've tried all these businesses. I've tried drop shipping. I've tried a bunch of other bullshit at this point. Let me try. I've tried short form. If you go to my Instagram, I've been making content forever. I'm making, like, you should see how cringe my old videos were. It was all about personal development. I was like a personal development coach or whatever. But like, I've been training to make this shit for years. I've been making content. I've been blogging, bro. Look at my website, sidchawala.com. I've blogged since 2016. That was my first time when I blogged. I blogged so hard. I've just been just trying, man. I've just been trying and hitting my head against the wall, whether it was blogging or at one point Instagram. And then on TikTok, I did pop off for a bit, around a year after COVID. I popped off. I tried. I got like 60K followers because I did this like typing thing where it's like I go like this, I type like this, and I put phrases here like say this, not that, say this, not that. And I made like in a couple of those videos in that format, and it got really viral. That was my first time I hit viral. Once again, made no money from it. Actually, no, I take that back. By then, TikTok was kind of blowing up and I started getting sponsorships to promote like a few brands on my TikTok because I had some following then. So I did probably make like 1 or 2K from sponsorships. Just being transparent with you guys. And then I forgot. I think the reason I didn't keep going on with it was because I kept making that format, and the format just started dying out, and I was getting less and less views. And at one point, I started pivoting to other stuff, and I don't know, whatever. It ended up dying out. It wasn't working. It wasn't hitting the same way it used to. That whatever viral format that I created, like say yes, this, say this, not that. But I've been trying, man. And like, why can't I just be a normal fucking dude who just goes to work and comes back. I see all these other influencers I follow. I like idolize them. I romanticize the lifestyle they live. Like they're creating content. They're bigger than life. Guys like Alex Costa and stuff. They go on, like, brands bring them on retreats. Fucking Creed, one of the most prestigious fragrance brands of all time, brings them on a retreat, puts them up in a chateau in Paris and in a little vineyard, and they put them in the nicest of rooms, give them the nicest of things, and it's like, that's fucking sexy. That's like a sexy ass life, dude. Yes, once again, I know he didn't get there. I know he made hair content for like 5-6 years, and he did all this other stuff, and I don't know. I'm just worried that at some point, I'm not going to get anywhere by doing all these things at once. And I feel like I'm missing the signs now. Like, am I going to be, like, is there any point to any of this? YouTube channel I've been trying so hard to get off the ground. Like, so hard, dude. It may not seem like from the outside in, especially when you see yapping videos like this, but I really have been trying. I really have been. You guys don't see behind the scenes how long it takes. Like some of the videos that I've done, like the body language video, like many of them, take hours of just scripting, let alone then fucking like, when I started editing my own videos, it takes like 5 to 10 hours on editing. Or I hire the editors and I'm just doubling down on just financially losing money on this venture. I was giving hours of feedback. And then of course, filming and thumbnail and editing, and the more I learn about YouTube, the more it takes more time. Now I know the science behind thumbnail making a bit because I did this thumbnail mastery course. I know the science behind market research a bit, but it doesn't change anything. Like I feel like I'm like in terms of skill set, right? Like if there's a skill set for what makes a good YouTuber, I was getting the same views at 0, doing all the wrong things, to now if there's like a skill set of 10, maybe I'm like a 5. I want to say 6. I'm going to say I'm a comfortable 6 in YouTube skill set. I know more than 70% of the American population. 80%. Actually, no, fuck it. If there's 100 YouTubers in the room, I can easily have a good... I'm a 6, maybe a 7 even, in terms of skill set and what it takes. I live and breathe this algorithm shit all day. I'm constantly making YouTube videos. So I'm like a 7 or 8, maybe. 8's a stretch. I'm like a 6 or 7 on YouTube skill set. And my views sometimes, it doesn't change. It literally doesn't change sometimes. Like there is no like, it's not like RuneScape where it's like, or like a video game where it's like, now you have a 10 woodcutting experience. Now you have 50 woodcutting experience. So you're getting more money and more. Like, no, bro. It's just a fucking, like, I just feel like I'm throwing shit against the wall every time seeing what sticks. Okay, now I know if I put a dot here in the shit and then I throw it against the wall, sometimes it sticks better. And they're like, oh shit, it did. Okay, now let's do this, but throw it on this wall. And they start making patterns and things in my systems and stuff. And then every so often it's like, oh fuck, that failed. Why'd that fail? It makes no sense. So try it again. Oh, failed again. Okay, let's try a new shit with a new different sticker. Like I don't even know where I'm going with this analogy. At the end of the day, man, I know it's one of those things that, like, I appreciate you guys for watching and I'm happy about watching, but I'm just really confused about what it is that is the next step for me. And this whole fragrance thing, right? Fucking, like, how many top 10 lists can I do? Like, I can keep doing it. I can keep spitting at, like, those freaking dweebs. But it's not making me stand out. And one thing is, which is why I'm thinking about this whole fragrance influencer thing, right? Is, it's like, the algorithm of the YouTube, the algorithm. Like, no, like, I'm allowed to do Indian accent because I'm Indian. But the algorithm of YouTube tells me that if you put yourself in a box, like you're just a fragrance guy, you will grow faster because YouTube will then know what box to put you in. So it'll be able to recommend you to other channels when you keep posting fragrance content. And I've seen that kind of pattern on my channel sometimes. Yes, from the SEO place, not that much. Sorry for that. From the SEO plays, not that much, but genuinely, I do see that trend and pattern. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck that algorithm, genuinely. Because all the videos I see when I do market research sometimes don't have a rhyme or reason for why they worked. All the stuff I learned in the courses about thumbnail stuff, sometimes the worst thumbnails are the ones that do the best. So, but that's why, like, if I do want to play the game of YouTube, if I want to throw my hat in the ring, I have to make more fragrance content and do more fragrance content. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I should carve my own path. But it makes sense logically that YouTube's algorithm would then know what box to put me in and then recommend me to one standard deviation of you guys who are watching this right now about what fragrance content like they would just know that this person watches, this other YouTuber watches fragrance content, so they'll most likely watch this content that Sid just made about this fragrance video. If that makes sense. Either way, I have a feeling I'm going to keep, at least for a little bit, making more videos. I still hear faintly in the back sometimes where it's like, one more video, one more video, one more video. And I was just coming back on the subway today and I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to make a top 3 summer fragrance video. Not today. It's like, I just like, and do what? And do what? I make another top 3 fragrance video, do the editing, do that, make a better thumbnail and put in the void, and it most likely doesn't get views anyway. So I'm like, why not just make content that I should make for myself? Like, break all the rules. There's no market research for this title. Thumbnail is gonna be just some shit I took in a few minutes. This video has no script, rhyme, reason, whatever. It's like 25+ minutes long at this point. It has no hook in the beginning to hook you in and a hook till the end to give you like a one-liner to make sure you watch the whole video. Like, wait till the end of this video. No like, subscribe, comment, this bullshit. It's genuinely just the video for me. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make more videos just for me on this channel. And if you stick around, I'm happy. That'll be nice. And if you don't stick around, I don't think it'll change my view count. Unless if this video absolutely tanks, like it doesn't even cross 100 views, then yeah, you sent a clear message, YouTube. I hear you. I see you loud and clear. Go back to making my list and stuff. But somewhere, there's a hope in my heart that like this video does okay. I know it's not going to do well. It doesn't make sense for this 2 videos to do well. But there's enough of you who maybe reach out in Instagram or comment below or let me know, like, hey, keep going. Or maybe you're just straight up with me because you don't know who I am. And you're just like, dude, Sid, stop wasting time. Go live your life. Go get back on the career hamster wheel, because actually that's what most people do. And it's okay to live a life like that. Or maybe some of you give me ideas like, hey, like, this is why I watch your channel, or I don't know, man. I don't even know what to expect. Just me kind of putting that lottery ticket out there in the universe, but at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't really care anymore. But man, if you made it this far into the video, y'all crazy ones, I really, really respect you. I really, really appreciate you. I would love to meet you at some point, someday, that you listened and talked to me yap forever and ever and ever and ever, and I didn't tell you one fragrance or one hair product to buy or one this to try on. One of the things I've been thinking about is my recent video, is expensive fragrance worth it? Did pretty well, double digits, 12K views within a week or 2 weeks, not bad. That is what I would say is a successful video versus my like sea salt spray video, which is just an SEO play. That video, not bad. Maybe I should start a series on this channel. I was thinking about this, like, is expensive hair dryer worth it? Is an expensive boxer brief worth it? Is expensive beard oil worth it? Is it expensive tweezers worth it? Like, is expensive body lotion worth it? Like, that trend could keep moving on and on. It seemed like it was a proven concept. The thumbnail worked, whatever, that worked. The one thing I'm really pissed off about is like the wear these fragrances to smell rich video, which I did like a couple of 2, 3, whatever, it's like a video or 2 back. That was a market research title, meaning a guy who had pretty low subs or mid subs, but astronomically high views on that video. So the concept works, but that thumbnail slaps, bro. The 300 in red with a Tom Ford with a 25, like the thumbnail freaking slaps. So I'm so confused. Like, I thought I did, and the video was short, only 3 recommendations, ones that people haven't heard about. Whatever, I'm just ranting and rambling on at this point. Either way, all this to say, you're a real one, man. I appreciate you watching so far. Cheers to you for hanging out with me. If you like more story time with Sid stuff, let me know down below. I can definitely rip these off the cuff. I can do more of these for sure. And these ones will just be for you and me, man. I'm not really doing this for any kind of like, I mean, there's no point of these, to be honest. It's just more for you and me and you to get to know each other better. But to you, man, for being the crazy one, for sticking so long, I appreciate you, love you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sticking around for this journey. And thank you for validating me and giving my vain ego a little boost. Appreciate you all. Hopefully, see you on the next one. Take care, bye.